Hello, hello. How goes it, everybody? How goes it? JK, how's it going? Gamers Unite, what's going on, man? Alright, let's do this thing with the chicken wing. Hey everyone, FPS Chasley here. Welcome back to 68 NATO in Cold Waters. Hoping we're starting to get towards the end there. This has been going on for a while. But let's get into it. I did not review what happened last time. Usually try to do that. Soviet submarine will attempt to lay mines near the entrance to Sturgeon. Okay. Status report. All good to go. I think we're all freshly loaded up. Bergen, huh? Okay, just got these orders. Oh, what's that sub doing hanging out there? Can I go through here? I cannot. Might be able to catch the subs in deep waters. I guess that's them up there near Endoya and Narvik. Bobbert, how's it going? ET phone home. ET phone home. Come over here then. What are they doing? They're doing the old switcheroo. Yeah, come on in. Alright, let's do it. 69, dude. 071, you got it.
On sonar, new contact bearing 223, designated Sierra 1.
Who do we got over here? I think it's just a fishing boat.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as
079, let's head on over that way.
Come right to
Let's
079.
stop and take a listen real quick here.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Oh, let me bring up the cavitation formula. I don't know if I've streamed since I figured this out. Okay, cavitation is 20 times speed minus 100. I had put tables in Discord. Here we go. Okay. Where can I put this? Maybe over here. Oh god.
Make depth
Okay.
300 feet, dive by.
Yeah, sure, fine. 300. Do it. On your last alcohol playing the victim card. What does that mean?
Turns for 2.
Okay, the cavitation formula for cold waters, if anyone is curious. Well, I can give you the formula and then I can give you some numbers that help you establish the trend. The depth for cavitation at a certain speed is 20 times speed, and you subtract 100 from that quantity. So that turns out to be you have to be at 100 feet deep or shallower for 10 knots to not cavitate, 200 feet for 15 knots, 300 feet for 20 knots, so it increases each knot, it goes up 20 feet. Zephyr, how's it going? Zephyr. Fly away on my Zephyr. Was that nasally enough for, what's his face? Anthony Kiedis. I have good old Cold Waters. I refuse to believe this game is almost 7 years old. I refuse to believe that. Okay, we're not hearing nothing. So let's do the old, plop out there a mile at a time, kind of dippity-doo-dah day. Someone commented that the range rings are accurate the other day. I don't believe them. They're definitely meant to be meters. This is definitely supposed to be 8,000 meters. 8,800 yards is approximately 8,000 meters. Oh, not that. Bleep, blop. I guess now I do want that. Okay.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I.
Vulcan Rider, how's it going? Still playing Kerbal? Yeah, I got done with that. I got bored of that.
Dive at 300 feet. Dive I.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
I loved sandbox games when I was younger, like a teenager, but nowadays I actually really don't like sandbox games for the most part. I like some more structure, because I guess like what I do at work is pretty sandboxy, I suppose, so kind of expel my creativity on the sandbox front, just designing nuclear packages, as it were. So I want something a little more mindless. What's your job? I'm a nuclear engineer. Design nuclear packages to ship nuclear material.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 077, designated
Oh.
Sierra 2.
That could be our guy. Stop.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering.
Can't make him out. I don't think it's a whiskey. Nah, I think it is a whiskey. Yeah, whiskey.
Con sonar,
Whiskey.
Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, we were picking up because he's cavitating, and there he goes.
Sierra 2, last bear.
And we'll keep on trucking. We got a whiff.
15
Seem to be in his
knots.
baffles too.
Maneuvering I.
A portable fission generator. Yeah, I don't know if you can get them that small for a home basis.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
To check out that second vid I sent. I did not see that you sent a second vid, no. You're an engineer at Naval Group. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I briefly worked on designing spent nuclear fuel storage, but not for very long. Went somewhere else. Not my thing. It's something that needs to be done, but I kind of see it as being a glorified trash man, so it's not really something that invigorates me. Designing spent nuclear fuel storage. Glad to watch your stream and chill. Oh, thanks. Glad to have you here. The containers that you can hit with the train. Oh yeah, those are spent fuel storage containers. The ones they show off.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 229. Contact is in the baffles.
Yeah, being able to be hit by a train is not a regulatory requirement, but they're just, I wonder how fast those trains are going. Because the packages need to be designed to be able to be dropped from 30 feet, 9 meters, onto a steel pad backed by concrete, and not, for spent fuel, not release the contents, so the trains they hit them with might be going like that same speed or something. Or maybe even faster, because there's a lot of safety margin in the design, what we call a safety factor in engineering. Sending a GoPro through a massive beam of electrons. Oh, that sounds interesting. Oh, I saw I was gonna post it in Discord the other day, but I didn't. I don't know why. But there's a channel on YouTube called Practical Engineering. I think the guy specializes in electrical engineering. But I may be mistaken about that, but he had a video talking about EMP, nuclear EMP on the grid. It was an interesting video, it was a good one. About as in-depth as I think you could go in about 15 minutes. But EMP is, there's still a lot of debate around it because it's never really been tested at large scale. At least in the unclassified space. Safety is overrated. Oh, let's stop and take a listen.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I. Make turns for 2 knots, maneuvering I.
Starfish Prime, yeah, that's a good example of it, yeah. I think that that bomb was like on a balloon attached to a ship or something. I think it was just attached to the ship so they could send the detonation signal to it. Single signal.
Making turns for 2 knots.
Well, EMP is like it's like that new Russian space nuke thing that people have been talking about. It's still like a deterrent thing. Like, you could never do it without eliciting like a pretty big escalatory response. Okay, we're not hearing nothing. Keep on trucking, partner.
Make turns for 15 knots, maneuvering I.
Yeah, it's just hard to, yeah. It's hard to find any good info about EMP out there, but
Con maneuvering, making
hopefully
turns
top
for
people are on top of it.
5
But again,
knots.
yeah, it's like the only people that would actually like try to do something like that would be maybe like a terrorist organization. Doesn't that sound so quaint? Terrorist organization? It's like, oh, that's so 2000s. It's still weird to me that the war on terror is like behind us now. It's just such an enormous chunk of my life. Oh, I saw some sensational article about the Trident test failure saying like, there might be nukes on the missile. It's like, god damn it. Sensational bullshit. Lost a few buddies in the global war on terror. Sorry to hear that. I had 2 family members deploy to Afghanistan, but they they survived, thankfully. But yeah, I mean, the failure of like the Trident test just goes to show why like nuclear deterrence is a very mathematical game. Like if I think it's like if I was watching some video about it the other day, if like all ICBMs have like a failure rate of like 5%, I guess let's say nuclear weapons from like launch to target have a failure rate of 5%, I think you still need to like, you need to hit a target with a lot of nukes still to like get close to like 100% guarantee that a target's going to be destroyed. It's very it makes sense why there's so many at that point. But it's still just like, it's hard to just not see it as like an exercise in absurdity. It's like, you need to make the thing so you never use the thing. It's just very paradoxical. Sky might be like kind of, if he's still like facing like this direction, kind of going away from us at like a good speed. I'm gonna just skip this slow down waypoint. We're just headed to the next one. Might as well speed it up.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 093. Con sonar new contact bearing 151, designated Sierra 3. Con maneuvering, making turns for...
I'd rather be in a position where we can test and acknowledge failures publicly than just have our heads stuck in the sand, basically. That only serves to save face for the narcissistic types. Okay, we got a contact here. Whiskey Bravo, Roger, Roger. Let's try and hone in on this guy then.
0 knots, maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
You know what, my basically nieces and nephews at this point, they're I'll be able to say I was alive for 9/11. They don't have that. That's crazy. Oh, I managed to get this close to this guy, huh? Well, in theory, if the solution holds. Not terribly close. Not terribly far, either. Not great, not terrible.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
We got a merchant. Dark as hell out here. Looks like there's like a moonbeam kind of reflection, but I don't see a moon. Moon landing's one thing. What about being alive for the Kennedy assassination? Got any takers? Just spell it backwards to get 119. Alright, we're in those boofles. Let's crank it up. Hopefully I don't lose contact with them here at 15 knots.
Maneuvering eye.
My mom was 6 years old. My dad was 3.
5 knots.
My mom remembers it, but my dad was too young, I think.
Con, helm, steady course.
When was it? 63? Maybe she was 7 then. Are old farts the best? You're less likely to smell them. Did that make any sense? I don't know. JK, you just said you weren't going to talk about it. No, it's just chaos. Chaos is scary. That's all 9/11 boils down to. No one's in control. We're just hurtling on this rock, space rock we call Earth.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Let's do this thing with chicken wing.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 8 knots. Come right to 129 helm eye.
Oh yeah, you're in Nova. That's right, Vulcan Rider. How was the old Nova?
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Boom.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 2, last bearing, 133. Contact breaking up.
Technically Central VA. Okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
I guess I was in Southern VA a few weeks ago. Lynchburg. Hey, alright. Man-ass, man asses. Enemy ASW group transiting at high speed towards the western Barents Sea. I believe a small unrep force is operating in this area. You were ordered to interdict this group, sink any replenishment ships in the area. Blue 43. You got it. Oh, you give me a save there. Blue 43. Oh my god. Past the NATO line. Don't know why I'd be going Irish. Is that them? Blue 42. Hello, anonymous Catholic. Blue 42. What does Ace Ventura say in the movie? He's like, 351! Rover shit! Hut, hut! Warrenton and Culpeper. I think my cousin's actually in Warrenton. My cousin who is 50. I have a very big family. 117. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the group or not. I think it is. I think this group icon always shows up on missions, but I always expect like a merchant ship. What the hell? Oh, I stopped without a bell speed. It should be fine. Oh, it is rather noisy out here. Who or what is Sierra Trey? Say fishing boat.
Sierra 1, last bearing 107. Contact faded. Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified.
Oh my gosh, a helo.
Ship for ultra quiet.
Been a hot minute since I've seen a helo. It's actually kind of far away.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 129. Designated Sierra 4. Con sonar,
Clears
Sierra 4
mid.
is classified as escort.
There's some distant contacts. How did I pick those guys up? They must have been pinging a second ago. Yeah, I thought Maryland, mid-Atlantic area there used to have some wacky weather, but I think Denver takes the crown on wacky weather.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Did CR2 drop? Think so.
sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 106.
Another Rigo?
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
I have an ESM mast.
Raise the radar mast. Raise the ESM mast. Contact lost. Bearing 117.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 132. Contact faded.
Let's see what we're going up against. It's like dark
Con
night,
sonar lost contact.
stormy,
Master,
noisy.
Come right to 134. Helm I.
Make depth 250 feet. Dive I. Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 2, bearing 117.
117. What's 117?
Con sonar Master 2 is classified as
Oh, okay.
escort.
Yes, gotcha. Yeah, I think that's Master. Okay, that's the Colin here. Yes, yes, indeed.
Con helm, steady course.
Sounds like she's steaming pretty hard.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
Is it just going to be these
103. Contact
these
faded.
guys? Some escorts?
Con, dive at 250 feet. Dive I.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Let's do some steaming.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Just curious if there's going to be a big boy.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 133. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Come left to 084. Helm I.
Actually, you know what?
Come right to 127.
Let's maintain an
Helm I.
attack vector here. Me acting like I know what the hell I'm talking about. We're in a good position to kind of try and shoot him off his nose there. Let's
Ring
quickly.
shift for ultra quiet.
Can we hear anyone else? Is this
Turns
it?
for 2
3
knots.
escorts.
Maneuvering I. Con sonar regained contact on. Con helm, steady course. Con sonar new contact bearing 116. Designated Sierra 5.
Cresta.
Con sonar Sierra 5. is classified
Ayo.
as capital ship. Con maneuvering, making turns for 2 knots.
Okay, we're going to ignore the Codlin then. Go that way.
062, helm I. Make turns for 10 knots, maneuvering I.
JK, what did I just say?
Maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
Oh, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Never seen it. I watched something similar. Red Letter Media, best of the worst. Next time, JK, you're getting a timeout for the evening. Just letting you know.
Con, helm, steady course. Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 5, last bearing, 114. Contact faded.
Oh, did we have a solution on this guy? Maybe. Oh, that helicopter's right frickin' there. Son of a bee sting. Is that any good of a torpedo? That's the question. I don't know. But let's just skedoodle.
Make turns for 10 knots, maneuvering I. Con, maneuver.
Make depth 700 feet. Dive.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the
Arr,
water. Torpedo in the
this is
water.
somewhat good
Bearing,
torpedo.
3, 2, 4.
Son of a bitch.
Make turns for 20 knots. Make turns for. Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
See you, JK.
Con, sonar.
Does Chasley
no
have
longer
birds?
cavitating.
Yeah, my fiance has birds.
Con, sonar, lost contact.
I guess you could say we
Sierra,
both have
3,
birds.
Last bearing, 0.
But they're
2,
primarily
6.
my fiance's
Contact faded.
birds.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra, 4, bearing, 1. Con, helm, steady course.
I guess there's no way to see what torpedo that is. It's unfortunate. I think it's something somewhat good. It's better than a Set-65 at least. Can't remember the last time I got locked up by a Set-65.
Contact on. Sierra, 5, bearing, 111.
Con, dive at 700 feet. Dive I.
Hold on. So it'd be 400 knots to not cavitate it. So 420 knots. 420 feet, sorry. 420 feet is the shallowest I can go and not cavitate at flank.
Make depth 450 feet. Dive I.
Oh. Oh,
Con,
of course he
knuckle
frickin' broke to that direction.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 26 knots.
Passing 600 feet. Make depth 450 feet. Dive I. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet.
Con, sonar, lost.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 700 feet. Passing 800 feet. Make depth 1000 feet. Dive by. Passing 1,000 feet.
Ooh, very short-lived torpedo. Interesting.
Make depth 5.
Make turns for 1, 5.
They may not even be aware of like anything going on, these guys. I don't know. Or maybe they are steaming this way, who knows. But
Con sonar.
that CR5 is just gonna keep steaming this way. Might be able to get like a nose shot on them there.
Right to 0.
Not sure if they're
9,
leapfrogging
6,
or what. I don't know why the capital ship would go headlong into this nonsense, but it's not my call to make. Restream bot is being jank. I don't know why it does that. I don't know what else I can do.
Con sonar regained contact.
Maybe I should just go
on
back to streaming
Master
Twitch
2,
full time.
bearing 135.
Might be the best option here.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 2, last bearing 136. Contact faded. Con helm. Steady
Why did I
course.
move to streaming on YouTube again? I don't remember. Oh, there's that one poll for the 10-year anniversary people wanted to see on YouTube. Overwhelmingly. I'm not sure if that meant the actual stream or the VOD. I was not clear in asking about that, but maybe I'll go back to Twitch full time.
50 feet. Dive by.
That's true, the chat window's on the feed. Forgot about that.
Make depth 250 feet. Dive by.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back. Plane Ukraine shot down? You mean like that original one with like the ISR plane? Or is there another one that I have not heard about?
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots. Make turns for 12 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Is this recent though, this shoot down you're talking about, Bob? The one I'm thinking of is the ISR plane like 2 months ago or something. The first one, Russia's like, no, we shut down. Oh, there's Big Bertha, she's coming. The question is, when do we shoot? Runtime. Maybe when runtime's under a minute. That's pretty close, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we're outside RB range for the Kotlin there. Well within on the Cresta, but that's fine. I'm just worried he's gonna kind of like come out of speed all of a sudden here as he gets close to like this datum. I think he's like rushing in on the datum here, but we'll figure this out. We're in a good position here. Wonder if I should almost wait for him to, well, might be a little late for that now. Wait for him to try and end around me. Oh, really? This is as of today? Okay, I had not heard of this. Now we're just about there. I wanted to get in a little closer, actually. I'm gonna do what? Do some of that pilot shit, Mav. Okay. Let's do it.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Passing 2.
Make turn. Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Not supposed to cavitate.
Con sonar. No longer cavitating.
Oh, that could be like an angle thing.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 500 feet.
Oh, he's turning. I was like, what happened with my shot?
Passing 600 feet.
I know I need to catch up to him, put another shot in there.
Make turns for 26 knots. Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Passing 500 feet. Passing 400 feet.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 142. Contact is in the baffles. Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Oh boy, this is
Con, torpedo room
something.
2-3 ready.
And this is going to be our winner.
Contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 101. Contact is in the baffles. Con
Boom, by the
lost
skin of our
contact.
frickin' teeth,
Sierra
alright.
5. Last bearing 281. Contact breaking up.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing with the ballast. Getting kind of close to splashing there. Oh, look at that.
Passing 200 feet.
I hope this is the target. The target mission.
Passing 300 feet.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Passing 400 feet.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con sonar regain. Make turns for 26 knots. Maneuvering
Get the heck out of here.
Con sonar regain. Come left to 002. Helm aye. Con helm. Steady course.
Why so close? These things are maneuverable. And I don't have any good homing torpedoes. Got these frickin' World War II straight runners.
Con, torpedo room 2-1 ready.
Would be better to shoot them from behind so they can't hear the torpedo. He shouldn't have been able to hear the torpedo anyway. He was running at flank. But that's another question entirely. It's a noisy mission, 100 dB background. I don't think it gets much noisier than that.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 26 knots.
I don't know what the highest I've seen is. I think I've seen 105. But 100 is pretty dang noisy. They don't list a minimum range for the RBU, but I'm pretty sure pretty certain they have a minimum range in here. I got to the bottom quickly. That helicopter is the ultimate lash down job right there. Thing hasn't moved an inch.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 20 knots.
I don't know what this helicopter is, but it seems to be like, bye. Maybe not. Let's take
Con,
stock.
helm,
Cleared
steady
that
course.
datum a good bit.
Come right to 083. Helm aye.
It said it's like a replenishment, so I was expecting like some kind of cargo ship or something.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con. Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
The hell is CR4 doing? Way the hell out of Pearl. Including one way the hell out of Pearl.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 033.
Why have we not reacquired Master 2? Just listening? Going slow?
Con maneuvering, making turns for 2 knots.
I think I saw Master. Anyway. Let's just continue bugging out.
Come left 2. Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh god, traffic. Oh, the traffic. Finally home, nice. I got very lucky in my time working in the DC area. I always had a reverse commute. I never sat in any traffic regularly. I was very fortunate. Metro is great. Do miss the Metro.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 182. Contact is in the baffles.
Yeah, no cargo ships. Or tenders or nothing.
Come right to 052. Helm aye. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 10.
Trawler. Skateboard. Oh, we're pretty close to that trawler. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, there was an Andijan and a Chilican. Oh, they're really far back. Okay. This is gonna be a fail then. Damn. Maybe I should have thought to try and end around there. Surface battle group has sailed from Murmansk, intending to conduct a surprise shore bombardment against Sosa's facilities at Andoya. One or more Sverdlov. Oh. Okay. Well, well. 6 torpedoes. Think that'll be good. Yep, yellow did Reagan and Pentagon. Blue too. Blue's a new one. Maybe blue wasn't around yet. Hour drive for you to get to the metro. Oh, I used to be in downtown Silver Spring. I could walk to the metro in 5 or 10 minutes. It's pretty nice. Just outside the road rage limit. Ay. Oh, blah, blah. Straddling all these Soviet assets. I gotta wait for this Soviet BG to show up. Damn. Andijan and Chalikin. They were probably bugging out anyway. Finding them would have been a royal pain, but should have found him. That guy's just on crack up there like... Oh, there they are. It's just gonna be close in the shore. Might have been able to snatch him out here in the depths. I hate how they hug the shore like that. It's so unrealistic. Vostok Gundam, hello. 128. Weak duct, weak layer. Well, there's that at least. I wish they would give you a sounding. 128.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 128. Designated.
Good, we got some
Sierra
depth.
1.
All right. Very quiet out here.
Con
Not all
sonar,
right.
new contact bearing 093. Designated Sierra 2. Con sonar, new contact bearing 109. Designated
only-
Sierra 3.
Our only solace is that
Con sonar, new contact
the targets may be
bearing
Sverdlovs that do not have
106.
sonars.
Designated Sierra 4.
It's quiet ass ambient
Con
noise.
sonar, new contact bearing 105. Designated Sierra 5.
These Poties have RBU 6000s, don't they? Okay. But no active. No, they do have active. Okay, it just says passive though. Sverdlov. Da.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as capital ship.
Another Poti,
Con
sweet
sonar,
Jesus.
Sierra 4 is classified as escort.
Another
Con sonar,
Sverdlov.
Sierra 5 is classified as capital ship.
I like being in a city, walking to restaurants and bars and stuff, but I also like DC, like living in downtown DC would have been like almost a no-go for me. It's not easy to get out of the city just because I like to go driving and get out in the country. Empty roads. Downtown Boston wouldn't be terrible because the interstate does go right into downtown there, but too expensive. I think a one-bed apartment in Boston can go for like $2,700. It's like cha-ching. Oh, this Potie's gonna be like just my luck out on this flank, but maybe not just my luck and maybe down over here on this flank. Yolovka. I don't know what the hell I just said. Is that a, that's an armor belt. Look at that. I don't think I ever noticed that. At least I think that's what that is. I would assume so. Thicker steel at the waterline. Ah, Potie, son of a bitch. Let's get in there and see what it looks like. Steaming it probably around 15 knots or so, 250 feet.
Make depth 2 by
Turn
0,
in.
8 dive by.
Come left to 148. Helm aye. making turns for 10 knots, maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering, making turns for
the peepers.
0 knots.
I just like having nice, empty, curvy roads to drive on, that's all. Driving in the city, I utterly hate. I like the act of driving. I don't like using a car to get places.
Maneuvering aye.
Two very different things.
Con, helm, steady course.
Bald eagle munching on the dead deer. Nice. Fiance would have freaked out. She'd have been like, stop the car, we gotta watch. Let's aim for here.
Come right.
Yes, Poti, yes.
Helm aye.
Turn off that way, whatever the hell you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but do it. Excuse me.
Con, helm, steady course.
Sick nature. The only thing that sucks about, like, American cities are so noisy, though, all the car noise. I think, like, it's been scientifically determined that the reason people feel the need to, like, get out of the city and see nature is, like, car noise, like rubber tires rolling around and stuff. There aren't many American cities where you can get away from, like, car noise. That's always, like, a drain, too. We live on, like, a busy road here, and it does kind of get at you a little bit. Oh, yeah, I get plenty of coffee cans, fart cannons, melon launchers.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra,
And then,
4, last bearing, 1,
probably
1,
3/4
2,
of the
contact faded.
coffee cans I hear are actually just exhaust leaks because they're just old, rotted out New England cars. Left a comment on Facebook saying you don't like seafood. Well, there's your first mistake, making a comment on Facebook. I'm just teasing you if that's something you enjoy. I've not had a social media presence on like those kinds of platforms in several years now. I guess some people consider YouTube social media. It's like, I guess so. I wouldn't consider it like a Facebook or a Twitter per se, but I guess it is technically social media. I'm just hoping, like, I might be able to get... The Sverdlovs can't hear anything, so I might be able to get torps off on them, but... Are the Poties gonna hear anything? And they're gonna start freaking out. Oh, this layer is technically... I can launch beneath the layer, technically. I think we'll try it out. The torps might be a little too loud for the poties to not hear. But I have to try, man. These Sverdlovs don't have sonars. They won't be able to hear the torpedoes coming. That's a pretty cool shot right there. 3 Sverdlovs, the Kirov, the Minsk, sortied half their bloody fleet. It's about the sound of it. Now these R2-D2s. Didn't the, for the Soviets, wasn't like 2 of these equals like a phalanx? They needed like 2 to match that rate of fire or something. For the fact that we live on a busy road, it's like at least we don't live like at an intersection. Like constant noise is one thing, but just all the like transient noise of an intersection would definitely be very annoying. But I sleep with earplugs at night. I'm such a light sleeper, so it's all fine anyway, in terms of that at least. Don't get too attached to anything unless it's made of wood. Yeah, I mean, that's just once I get like my goal is to get like a fun car once me and the fiance buy a house, and it will not be driven in winter, or I will undercoat it. It will at least not be driven in like active snowstorms, but I really shouldn't drive it in winter, which will suck. It's like half the year. I mean, maybe, you know, maybe in the winter if it's like the rain just washed all the salt away or something. See, we're already within like RBU range of that frickin' Poti.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
This exhaust plume is coming out of not a place for an exhaust plume to come out of. It's interesting. And this is like a default ship. Tychosis, he's doing your favorite, and Bob is making like a hole in the water. Bar and chain oil. I don't know what the hell Sierra 2 did, but it gave me like enough of an opening to want to pursue. I just need this guy to frickin' get on with it already. Another thing is these things are kind of fast. Set 40s. Better than set 65s, at least seeker-wise, a little bit better. These are potent little things. Not terribly fast torpedoes, though.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I. Con, maneuvering, making turns for 1-5 knots. Come left to 1-6-4, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course. Come left to 1-3-5, helm aye.
Keeps flowing and gets into
Helm,
everything.
steady course.
Okay. There was some brand of undercoating someone just talked about the other day. Someone talked about that I saw in a YouTube video. I think it's called like Crown. K-R-O-W-N, Crown undercoating. Yeah, that crown undercoating, or one of them mentioned like if like a pebble or something like hits like the metal member that the stuff is sprayed on and leaves like a blank spot, the rest of the oil will like flow in to cover it up or something. Oh, Sierra 2 is just music to my ears here. Oh, the only thing is like Sierra 3 and Sierra 5 are in this like transient state right now. Speeding up and slowing down. Need them to settle in for a torpedo shot.
Come right to 1-6-1, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Man, they're just being woobly wobbly. Damn these straight runners. Where the hell is S2 going? I don't know. I think he was trying to stop and take a listen or something. Slow down and take a listen. It's like rapidly like kind of boxing me in here. RBU 6000s. I mean, I already actually they may already be in range. Those might be RBU 6000 meters, so like 6,600 yards. I mean, just because I launched a torpedo doesn't necessarily mean that they've detected me, so maybe get in real close like and maybe try and... We don't have to instantly start running to tell it to like give away our position when they don't know that I'm there yet necessarily. Because it can launch beneath the layer, for whatever that's worth, a little bit. Okay, we're pretty good and close to these guys.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering
Just
aye.
need these guys to frickin' settle out in the course. Who's driving this formation? What's going on here?
Make depth 1508 dive aye.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Sierra 3 is pretty good and shootable at the moment. Sierra 5 coming back to port. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, I don't want to go much shallower than 180 feet here. Have I gotten in a little too close? What was Sierra 5 doing? They were like going in a line a second ago. Oh boy. Okay, let's do it. Well, what is this shot looking like for Sierra 5 here? A nose shot? I think we got it here. About a minute run time. And yeah, do it.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Make depth 500 feet, dive by.
Come right to. Make turns for 10 knots. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I think this one's gonna miss. Just came back to port just a little bit. You know what? I actually want him to turn to port more now to swing out the back.
5 knots.
Son of a
Sonar
bitch.
lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 047. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 5, last bearing 085. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar lost come right to 281. Helm aye. Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering.
Alright, let's just try and get out of here at the moment, and then we can regroup.
Con, dive at 500 feet, dive by.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 20 knots. Make turns for 26 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Try and figure out if the formation's gonna do something silly and break up. But I just need to get out of here.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
I was hoping Sierra 2 would come to port a little bit. Try and go to like Sierra 3 or something. Why can't I click on Sierra 3? That was weird.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 26 knots.
Oh, I think Sierra 2 is running down my datum point or something. what it looks like. Launch datum.
Con sonar lost contact.
Damn it.
Sierra 2, last bearing 072. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 073. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5,
What?
bearing 074.
Sierra 5's all the way up there. Hell yeah.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 116.
Sweet. Sierra 5 is running in like the perfect direction. Just have to not mess this up. Need Sierra 2 to not slow down like it's about to and detect me.
Come right to 359.
Okay, maybe it won't slow down. Fine by me.
Con, helm, steady course.
This is amazing.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 209. Contact is in the baffles. Come right to 014. Helm I.
I'm gonna go plunk on a Sverdlov. Thankfully this thing isn't too fast. Oh no, it is. Okay.
Con, helm, steady course.
To try and keep breath with it. Keep pace. Oh, we've been stuck at like the same range of this podium. I keep changing course to try and see what the heck it's doing. Still in the danger zone! I hate how they do this like gentle curving away nonsense. It's like, can you just settle on a course? So I can take a shot at you. Because it can go up to like 32 knots, but it doesn't look like he's running full flank. Thankfully. Can you settle out, please? Settle on a course. I think we're free and clear. I mean, not technically, but it looks good. We are in RBU range of 2 different POTs. Flunked flank. I need him to stop turning. He won't stop turning with this gentle ass lackadaisical nonsense.
Come right to 046. Helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Looks like he may be settled out. No, I think I spoke too soon. It's pissing me off is what he's doing. They settled?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
Now he's like,
last
now he's
bearing
turning even more.
196. Contact is in the baffles.
Why did it slow down? I don't know. Oh, mother effer, you gotta be kidding me. Who RBU'd me?
contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 190. Contact is in the baffles.
Sarah want to do some cheeky shit.
Passing 600 feet.
How do I keep pressing one of these buttons by accident? I keep doing it. The Sverdlov is
Come
gone.
left 239, helm I. Come left 231.
Rig shift for ultra quiet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 189. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 214.
Alright, well I think Sierra 5 is gone.
Steady course.
Damn it! Came right to me. It's RBU dickheads. Okay, that must have been like Sierra 5 that like heard me like right on the edge of frickin' RBU range. Let's just run at like 15 knots or something then.
15 knots. Maneuvering I.
Okay, we're outside RBU range.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering I.
Damn! Should have just tried to take a lucky shot while I had the chance. Well, no, I didn't have a chance to make the chance. I'm forgetting that that pody was nearby, so maybe we'll get lucky with just the 50%.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 167. Contact is in the baffles.
Damn. Damn RBU 6000s. Damn ambient noise 77. It's so quiet. It's so quiet.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 167. Contact is in the baffles.
Oh, now it settles out.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 5, last bearing 107. Contact is in the baffles.
Ay, ay, ay. I think once I beat the 68 campaign, I will never return to it. It really is, not terrible from a game design standpoint, but just the circumstances of the campaign, the equipment. It's very unfortunate. Leave combat. Hey! 50% rounds up to 100%. Legion of Merit, oh my god. I don't know about all that. Is that an actual Sverdlov? Kinda looks like it. More mines, Oslo. That's on the, is that the southern coast? Southern part of the Scandinavians there. Let's get the hell out of there. Okay, yeah, there's Oslo. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? It's interesting we're going down to like Oslo to intercept a submarine when that submarine is going to be coming like the same way. But I want to make sure I get them in some of this deeper water. I think that's them right there. May not cooperate with my desire for deeper water, but I will try, by golly. Let's get this thing loaded up. Come on, Shug. Yeah, there you go. Strong duck, strong layer. Clear calm. Interesting. 060.
On sonar, new contact bearing.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con sonar, new contact bearing. 101. Designated Sierra 2.
Deep layer. Viskia.
Con sonar.
Hey, there's our
Sierra
guy.
1 is classified as submerged submarine. Con sonar. Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
Is he or isn't he in the duct? I kind of want to get out of the duct, but it's a strong layer too. Might lose him out of that. So let's let it stew for a second here. Yeah. $9,400 yards, huh?
Make depth 200 feet. Dive by.
Oh yeah, look at that. Calm. I don't know about calm, that's a decent little chop. Just relatively speaking. But it is clear. It's coming this way. Ooh, it's past beneath. Good. That's what I want to see. Because I'm going to go match them.
Depth 300 feet. Dive by.
Ambient noise 75. Yoish. Hear a pin drop. Hey, there you go. 14. Okay, these numbers are more like it. Good.
Come left to 330. Helm I. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuver. Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering I. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 8 knots.
Con, dive at 300 feet. Dive by.
Come left to 284, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
This one will be a little long on the setup, I think. It's a little longer than normal, but should be pretty straightforward. It's so rare that they're like heading right to you generally. What is he doing?
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
The hell is he doing? I don't know.
Con, sonar. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Just popping that layer.
Quiet.
The layer could get annoying. What the hell he was doing? Like something spooked him. No way he heard me.
Con, sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 060.
No, he's not on the layer. Just chilling.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 2 knots. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Oh, it's going 8 knots again. Where's he at? You're a weird one, Mr. Grinch.
Make turns for 7 knots. Maneuvering aye. Come right to 109, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Doopy doop boo. Doop doop boo. Why the hell did Mr. Grinch get stuck in my head? You are rotter, Mr. Grinch. Mr. Grinch.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Come right to 138, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Might as well. If I'm not gonna go faster than 5 knots, might as well just stay at the ultra quiet. Take the bonus. And there we go. We're in there like swimwear.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering I. Con, helm, steady course.
Zip on up in there. Oh, missing those 2 merchants earlier will haunt me. But it is what it is. Got that cruiser at least. Merchants, whatever. Not merchants, you know. What's the name for them? I want to say support ship, but I feel like there's a different name for them.
Come right to 184. Helm I.
All right, let's do this thing.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering I. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 8 knots.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Come right to 184. Helm I. Con helm. Steady course.
Slow ass torp putzing along. Hey, there's a sub. So many whiskeys. Sunk so many whiskeys. This reminds me of like Tom Clancy SSN. I feel like the bubbles in those torpedoes would like float up really damn quickly.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Beam.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1.
All right, there you go. Sweet. What? Why are we looking at river boats? More tankers and tenders. Okay, tankers and tenders are the mission target. Maybe that's like the difference in wording from that other mission where it was the okay, well this mission see on the overmap, I expect this to look like a cargo ship on the overmap. But the last one with the auxiliary ships, maybe that's the word I was looking for, that I missed. That looked like a battle group, like a surface action group on the overmap, but maybe because I was like the unrep, maybe that's the difference. But anyway, that will be for next time. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, and as always, good hunting.